I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response.
Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out?
I think for a moment. Yes. What's a Soundgarden?
It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches.
Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this?
Absolutely.
While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen.
Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one.
Indie pop punk rock.
There was
That's all the genres.
So many genres.
I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. I log off dad book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age.
Dad, what are you doing?
I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Or, are you doing drugs, Amanda?
They don't make your eyes puffy, they make your eyes red.
If this is from crying, she has been crying hysterically. That's really bad puffiness.
Yeah. It might be some artists. Yeah. Just like, so you can really see it.
Wow. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized the society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre.
You're
a little hormonal.
Yeah.
I think it's just yet another thing we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously.
Hey, don't worry, Amanda. What usually happens is some time passes and then older men get interested in the same bands that young girls were interested in, like the Beatles, and then it becomes valuable later.
Yeah, and Elvis.
Yep.
Oh.
That is pretty messed up.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's not feel like...
Because, yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny, too, because in reality, these exact young women who are not only the pillar of this multi-billion-dollar industry, but most major industries. When will us youths rise up against our oppressors?
Whatever protest you're going to, I'll be happy to help you make a sign.
Thanks, Dad. I almost think, but seriously, like to be like, because do you want to change the subject and be like, well, I'm just going to ignore what you were sad about? Or what do you think?
I think we should go back in and find out what actually happened.
Yeah.
Because I think the implication here is that she's not actually sad about this. Right?
Definitely, Haley.
Yeah. Because, look, it's not like I've never been brought to tears by stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. No, especially
there's some days where you're just like...
I know it's a terrible cliche to be like, are you hormonal when you're upset?
But if a Subaru ad makes you cry, then you know.
Yeah, or a Life Alert ad.
Oh, Jamie.
I cried so hard during a Life Alert ad once.
Yeah, let's find out. You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm sharing how much I love Britney Spears with you.
Is that what we were talking about?
I think it's the subtext of most things I say, yeah.
Okay. Just remember that it's okay to be sad. And also remember that I love you very much and only wants what's best for you. That's all.
Alright. Jeez, don't make me cry again. Anyway, what's up?
Whoa, her eyes got fixed.
Yeah.
Amanda, how do I be cool?
Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night.
No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've ever been to one since you were born.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember?
I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time.
Dad, it was so much more than that. I'm not even ashamed to say it.
Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all of those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper.
Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in.
Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band?
Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? Sea-punk? Jeremy punk? I said steampunk.
What's Jeremy punk?
I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they?
He said that they're Canadian. Punk?
Oh, yeah. You'll be fine.
Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene.
I do. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music.
That's it?
I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh pit or anything.
Well, that's comforting.
And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row.
What?
Never mind, just have a blast tonight.
Oh my god. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is a concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door of the shop.
Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight?
Wait, I'm saving.
Okay,
Save.
good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about.
You better believe it, fellow live music lover. Grab those ticks and let's mosh in that new sort for venue. You know, where you go to see dope CERTs.
Are you just making this stuff up right now?
Yes. Aw, man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everyone holds signs and scream cries?
Yeah.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one.
Stay strong.
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Cecil, and you'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast.
Quick question.
Shoot.
What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh.
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but it can also describe a genre of music that no one wants to admit they were into.
Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. A little blood on the dance floor. That's confusing.
You'll get it. The most important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show.
After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is sea-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it. A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. Kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering.
I get nervous when people surprise high-five me.
Oh, me too.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me.
I have bad news about concerts, Matt. You also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
That's my favorite thing to do.
A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me.
I'm so afraid of all of these people.
Oh.
Let's go grab a beer.
Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Oh, yeah. I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's time like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. There's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest.
God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
That could lead to a really good pickup line.
Yeah.
See?
There's no comfortable place in your mouth, and how about mine? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny.
Just you wait.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it.
Let's check out the merch.
Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up and get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements that a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit. Oh, okay. Please stop yelling at me.
Tally-ho, good sir.
That's what you're voting for?
No, I just like that choice.
I mean, if you like that choice, then...
What do you think?
Sure.
I think tally-ho, good sir is like...
Well, see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? A fine question from a discerning patron.
Oh, you like that one? Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest.
The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Day by day, my man.
They do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug.
That's hard.
No, you do
and then okay.
Yeah.
I was just imagining like a high five, and you just keep going.
And then you just like spin around and like, yeah.
Your mom doing better?
She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect.
And I have to deal with you every single day?
Fair enough. Who's your bud? I don't remember his voice anymore.
Good enough. That's Cecil. I thought I'd bring out a concert pal.
Pablo leans close to Matt.
Punches him in the face a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, friend. Is Cecil cool? What voice did I have for him?
That's close enough.
Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile.
Yeah.
Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but I give him the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people who don't know. It's as for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to.
Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass.
Yeah, man. When are we starting our witch house band?
You know I'm out of the game.
It's a shame, Vacant Veil would have slayed.
It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band t-shirts.
We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Look like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on the stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're the Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys.
What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun, I guess. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band's members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh?
What?
Ask again.
Ask again, just...
So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh?
What? Keep asking.
So you.
Yeah.
Oh, he's glad that we kept asking.
Yeah.
That turns his attention back to the show. This is terrible. Make this stop, please.
I was trying to see if I could,
Is there like a Wilhelm scream in here?
Identify, any of the people. Someone just yelled, I hate clouds.
He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. And I both pull our earplugs out.
Man, that was something. Promise Pup is much better.
I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to.
Oh, yeah. He sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer.